Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Medita and I'm currently at the day clinic. I'm just gonna put it out there, I had a bad weekend. I relapsed on Saturday and Sunday. That is not good. I was clean for I think almost 6 weeks. I was doing really well. Yeah, so today is my recovery day, I would like to call it, or like my first day after. But the first day is always the hardest, so I thought, why not show you what I do on my first recovery day after a relapse? Because usually it's very hard for me to get out of my relapse phase, and I'm in it for like 1 week or maybe 2 weeks, which is really bad, obviously, just overall for myself and my mental health. So I'm trying to get out of this hole really quickly this week, because we can do this. It's Monday, it's a new week. I have all the tips I need, and I know how to deal with it. So I thought, why not show you all what I'm doing today? And it's already 11:30. I have a little break right now before we go to lunch, which is gonna be hard. We have to do it. We cannot not do it. The first thing I did this morning though, because I wanted to start this day fresh, was I showered with my hair and everything. A really nice shower after a relapse is really good because I feel like I'm washing off all the bad emotions and negativity. I also FaceTime my friends this morning because it always helps. Now I'm in therapy. And we already talked about it this morning because we talked about like this consequences thing, short versus long-term consequences. I kind of want to find out why I relapse. I think it's really important to me to understand what situations cause a relapse because then I can avoid it or learn from it. Yeah, I'll see you all later again. This is like a negative video, but like I want this video to end positive. I want this to be positivity and motivation for myself too. We can do this and we're gonna have the best summer ever because we're gonna be healthy and we're gonna be mentally stable and we're gonna have fun with friends and we're gonna be able to have fun because we won't care about all these things and we're gonna enjoy food and we got this, okay? Like, I am positive. Yeah, let's go drink some tea because I made some tea because tea always helps me, especially this winter tea. It's so good. I ordered a lot of it online on Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere. It's like a limited edition tea, so I had to buy like 40 packages so I have enough for the summer season, which is a bit weird. This is the tea I'm talking about. I just almost cried. I was the focus patient. We talked about my relapse on the weekend, obviously, and what we do in this therapy is like we use chairs to symbolize the different things. So we had the child, which is like your inner soul, and then we have like the healthy grown-up that we're trying to be, and then we have the person that critiques you, and we like recreated the scenario. I was once the person that critiqued me and I said everything, and then I was the little child and I had to explain how hurt I was by this and what thoughts were going through my head, and I had to be the healthy grown-up and say what I would usually say. And then I realized something really important because I'm pretty sure that since Sunday I've been in this like compensation mode. My healthy grown-up wasn't trying to fight against it, but other methods of trying to forget those emotions were trying to make me forget. And that's why I relapsed, because I wasn't a healthy grown-up throughout the week. Like basically throughout the week, this is my, like the person that critiques me, this is my healthy grown-up. This person kept pushing, and like in the beginning of the week, we were still pushing back, but by Saturday, the person that critiques me completely destroyed my healthy grown-up. Like on Sunday, when my first signs of doing bad started showing up, my healthy grown-up should have been there and been like, we need help. Instead, my healthy grown-up said, you can do this by yourself, ignored the signs and just disappeared, which was so rude, right? Next time, I need to be more active. And I also need to know that I'm important and I can talk about my problems. Shut up, Medita. Everyone has big issues and every issues are important. You just talk about them. So I'm gonna remember that for the next time. And I need to remember that I'm not being judged here. Today was so interesting, but so exhausting. I need to tell so much when I'm back home, but I'm gonna bike now, so see ya. Ignore how messy my... I don't think you can see it actually. Oops. I honestly don't know. I hope you can't. I just went to the supermarket and I bought coffee because I'm out of coffee, but I still want to write down everything we did when I was the focus patient because we learned a few new strategies and I definitely want to share them with you all later. But before that, I want to take a little bit of a break because too much therapy is gonna mess with my brain. I'm gonna help Vanessa carry a shelf into her room and I'm gonna be building the Lego Star Wars Imperial Fighter. It looks so good. And yeah, this is definitely gonna help me. See you all in a second. This is Vanessa's room right now. She's gonna have a shelf here, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna fit. I think it's gonna look nice. This is the shelf.
Ta-da! Toasty. Okay, pause.
Ist was Interessantes. Hello? Ah, look at that. Genius. Look, it looks so nice. That was Vanessa chewing gum. Since I learned at therapy that it's unhealthy to only have one coping mechanism or one thing to do when you're feeling bad, I thought I'd share with you a few other things that you can do. Please remember that these are specific for me. These are just some ideas you can do. Not everyone is going to react the exact same way to these different methods, but I still thought I could share them to give you some ideas of what you can do. As I already said, building Lego really helps me because it helps you concentrate on something with your hands and mind. And since usually you get really nervous when you have a bad emotion, having your hands be controlled by building Lego is really helpful to make you calm down. And I also like to do breathing exercises while building Lego and just say, calm down, breathe in, breathe out, which actually really helps. And since you can do other things at the same time, you can still try to tackle the emotions, which is really helpful. Other methods like building Lego are crocheting. They have pretty similar reactions than Lego. Same with doing puzzles, for example, which is also a social activity with friends maybe. You can also do drawing, sketching, or journaling, which is also really good with nervousness in your hand. It also helps putting your emotion into something because you can technically draw, sketch, or journal your emotion, and then you are not pushing down the negative emotion into your body, but you're actually expressing it in a less harmful way, which is really good. What I also like to do is have a comforting smell around me at all times, which for me is a specific tea that I really like because it reminds me of Christmas time, sitting in front of a fire, having a hot tea, being with my family, being happy, eating cookies, you know, happy times. And whenever I smell that smell, my body is transformed back to when I was 7 and experiencing all this happiness. And it helps me calm down right away. So if you have a comforting smell like a candle, some essential oil, or maybe a tea, or even a food, definitely keep that smell around you when you get nervous because it helps your body automatically calm down because it remembers the reactions from the past. I sound so scientific right now anyways. Other things that can help are calm music that remind you of good memories. For me, that is the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack or the Nutcracker musical. And also cold air, because cold air helps your body cool down and calm down. So maybe eating an ice cube can actually help, or going outside into the cold air if you're somewhere where it's cold for 2 to 3 minutes, which also really helps. I also like to go just on walks without any music or anything else, so I can just focus on walking, on breathing, and dealing with my emotions. And then obviously the last thing that really helps is talking. Talk with your family, talk with your friends, talk with a therapist, or even talk to yourself by doing a voice message like I'm doing right now. It helps, I'm telling you. It looks so good. Now I just have to put the little cannons in. Yay! Ready? It can shoot. I'm gonna shoot the green arrows, everyone. Be ready? Ready, Vanessa? Yeah. Did you see that? But only one shot, wait. Yeah!
Oh. So cool. So cool.
Ow, my legs! Thanks, Vanessa. Let me give a little close-up to the camera. This is what she looks like. This is where the captain sits. Look, you can open this, but the wings are a cool thing. They're like this. They're really cool. Anyways, gonna put this on my shelf now. This is Vanessa's shelf now. I think it looks nice. Now I'm gonna do my journal thingy, and I'm gonna give you all an update later. Cool. So far we're doing well today. I'm about to start making dinner because even though I binged, I'm allowed to eat food. So I'm gonna make a soup, like a hearty soup, a chewy soup with like beans and mushrooms and carrots because it's very delicious. Yeah? Let's cut some mushrooms. So my dinner is cooking right now, but I'm gonna read at the same time because it's gonna take a while. And I'm reading A Veil of Vines by Tilly Cole. You know, it's okay. I love the first kiss scene. Don't even get me wrong. I love the forbidden romance between a princess and a servant. So good, right? But it's insta love. True love, never been done before. It's too much love at once. So that's a bit confusing to me, honestly. Everything else is fine. I don't like her that much, but he's kind of cute. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm halfway through the book and I'm just gonna read a bit more before I eat. I also want to make a tea so I can drink it while eating, you know. It's already 8:30, which I didn't expect. It took me a while to build the Lego, but yeah, as always, the Lego building is great for me. I'm about to wash my face and apply a little mask. But I'm pretty proud of myself because of today. I think I did pretty well, honestly. Today definitely wasn't easy, as in, oh my god, no worries at all. I would say it was worse in the morning and I got better throughout the day. And my stomach still feels a bit wobbly today. I feel a lot better now than I did in the morning. I'm also gonna make another tea before I go to bed. I love tea. Tea's so comforting to me. I've not been drinking water. I've only been drinking tea. I don't know, I love it so much. I mean, I also was pretty motivated, I would say, today. And I thought, I can do this, come on. If you make it through today, tomorrow's gonna be easier. And then the day after is gonna be even more easy. To this day, I have difficulties understanding what is healthy versus what is me trying to forget my emotions, aka having an unhealthy coping mechanism. I get that it's like about the amount that makes it toxic, but it's so difficult for me to, I would say, balance everything. I think that's why I need so many things, but I hope that by the end of this, I like be able to listen more to my body, because like I don't want to think about it 24/7. Like I just want to eat when I'm hungry and I don't want to think about food the rest of the day. You know, that's my goal. Let's go do my diary thing. It's 10:30 p.m. right now. I just finished my diary and here are my notes. Let me just show you what we have here. Anyways, right. Let me give you a bit of a mental image again because it's kind of difficult to explain. I have the sentence here that I said to myself as the judge, and it's like stuff like, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna get better. And when those sentences come at you, my healthy grown-up is supposed to step in. I had to develop inner trust with myself a bit in today's lesson between my healthy grown-up and my inner child, because my inner child doesn't really trust the healthy grown-up because I don't know, when someone gives me a compliment, I can't really accept it because in my head, I'm like, oh, they're lying to me. So to develop trust with myself, or trust that the healthy grown-up in me can face these situations and can protect me, I had to list off a few things where the healthy grown-up has helped me before. And then the third thing that helped me a lot, just to develop that trust, was to switch the perspective of the child, like the helpless child, to be my brother, but I'm still the healthy grown-up, and just list off things where I've helped my brother and why my brother would trust me as a healthy grown-up. I hope that makes any sense. It's just I have to develop trust. And I just wrote some sentences down. Like, for me, sentences that make me feel included are very important, especially sentences that make me feel like I'm not alone when dealing with this stuff. So stuff like, it's okay, it's normal, you're going to be fine, it's gonna get better again. Those are my holy grail. Like, I need those sentences every day. Also sentences like, you are safe, you have a lot of support right now. Yes, you relapsed, but you're in a different situation now than you were 3 months ago, because 3 months ago you weren't in therapy and you didn't have any help, you didn't have any support. So when you relapsed, you were all by yourself, helpless, and you didn't know what to do. But now that's totally different because now you have support. And then I also can't compare my relapse now to my relapse back then because I'm in a different situation, and that's really important to realize that there's a difference. I was so scared of having a bad day, even though I wasn't even having a bad day, and that made me feel bad overall because I kept thinking about it and I couldn't clear my head. I was so scared of doing something bad that I was just avoiding everything. My avoidance level was so high last week, which is obviously unhealthy. It wasn't a healthy grown-up, but like, I understood why it happened, so I wrote it down. And it was important for me to understand why the things happen. I also just wrote down that every day is a new day. Don't give up. You can do this. I know you can. And now I have to just say them to myself, and that's really important. It's so difficult, but I know I can do it. And then I wrote down what my inner child feels during those situations when I'm being judged. When I feel vulnerable and I feel like I'm being attacked by myself, I get so anxious and I can't sit still. I have to move. I have to walk away. I'm so uncomfortable. I feel so embarrassed every single time. And I also get mad at myself because I'm like, where is my healthy grown-up? The alarm bells are going off in your head, and technically then your healthy grown-up should show up and be like, stop this. But my healthy grown-up reacts too late. I know he's there, but the reaction time is so slow. And that's why the week was so bad, because my alarm bells were already ringing on Sunday, obviously, and that's when my healthy grown-up should have stepped in. But he waited till today to step in. Like a week late. Like, come on. How are you that late? Yeah, that's it basically. I guess my biggest lesson from today was just I have to listen more to my alarm bells And when one goes off, I need to step in right away and I need to work on it right away. I can't just let it grow and let that feeling get bigger, because in my head I thought, oh, it would just disappear. No. Here's the thing though, it's kind of difficult for me to understand what my alarm bells are. I know a few of them, like getting really nervous and also just thinking about food a lot. And my alarm bells are telling me that I'm tired and I need to go to bed right now. Yeah, I think that's it. I wasn't so sure if I wanted to share this relapse. I don't know, I just wanted to share this because I feel like whenever I used to relapse, I always felt so alone and so ashamed, and I was never able to tell anyone because I always thought that I was so weak for relapsing, because people make recovery seem sometimes so easy, but it's so hard. It costs so much energy. I feel like I just want to share that it's okay and that it doesn't mean that your entire progress is gone, but that you can get up the next day and keep going. And this is the end of my vlog. I don't really know what else to say. I think thank you for watching my mental health recovery vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, you can subscribe. I hope you all have a great day, evening, nighttime, morning, whatever time zone in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Go read a book, but also go take care of yourself. If you're having a bad day, tomorrow's a new day. You got this. Again, have a great day. Happy reading, and see you next time. Bye.